Let's crack on straight away. Alex, we'll start with you. Sassuolo 3.8, draw 4, Atalanta 2.05. Atalanta flying at the moment.
Not exactly flying, I would say. I think that they were very lucky with that AS Roma win, because AS Roma, I think that they had the worst day since the start of the season. I think that something happened. I saw the match. It was incredible how Atalanta kept a clean sheet, because they never do that. Plus, Roma not to score, absolutely insane the match. A lot of VAR decision, a lot of crazy missing opportunities. But yeah, Sassuolo are an underrated team, in my opinion, at home at least. Sassuolo can score against Atalanta. Atalanta, I'm still expecting them to concede goals in every match, despite keeping a clean sheet against AS Roma. So I have to go with the Alex Classic here at 1.9 with Bet365.
Yeah, I quite like that. You're a hard man, though. Atlanta go away from home, keep a clean sheet, and they win. And you say they're not flying. Chef Michael, let's move on to, we say champions-elect. Juve 1.25, draw 6.5, Spal 15. Find me some big value with Juve.
No, I'm going to stay away from Juve this week. They're battling a lot of injuries. Chiellini's out, Costa's out, Ronaldo's out. Spal's sitting way down there in the relegation zone. They've only taken 3 points in that win over Lazio, and which I was on that match a couple weeks ago. But Spal are pretty terrible. They've lost 4 of their last 5. And Juve, I think they're going to be looking ahead to their Champions League clash with Leverkusen next week. Despite all the Juventus issues with the injuries, they coming off that midweek match with Brescia, and Brescia actually stunned them. They scored that first goal, and you thought that was going to go the other way, but Juve found a way to pull it out with their kind of their half B squad. I don't see Juve pushing the pace, or I don't see them going to run out their top guys. I think they're going to get rested up, get the injuries under control for their Champions League run. I think Spal can kind of keep it close here. I'm going to go Spal plus 1.5 at 2.1.
Wow. That's a bold play. But to be fair to you, the last time you played something like this, I think it was it Astana at Old Trafford? +2, and it got it done. So we're not to be sniffing at anything that Chef Michael says. Alex, I'm going to move on. Milan 2.4, draw 3.25, and Fiorentina 3.3. Where are you going?
AC Milan, dreadful, absolutely in the worst. I think that they will have the worst season of their life. Yeah, I said to you that Fiorentina will bounce back after so many good games, and they finally won their first match at home against Sampdoria 2-1. They were a little bit lucky with the red card of Sampdoria, and even with 10 men, Sampdoria had 80% possession in the second half. Also scored a goal, and they were about to draw that match. But I still think that Fiorentina are overpriced in this match at AC Milan. So again, draw double chance, 1.66 for Fiorentina with the Unibet right now away at AC Milan. Looks very good. But also I like both teams to score at 1.9 with Betfair. So I will take both bets here.
Chef Michael, are you as hard on AC Milan as the grill master was?
Yeah, AC Milan, they just don't have the correct ingredients right now to cook up a nice meal. They're sitting down there in the 13th spot, and they've only taken 6 points. The only win against Brescia and Verona. They had higher expectations coming into the season. They always have those expectations where they want to finish in the top half of the table, and Fiorentina is the same way, but they both landed some good transfers. When AC Milan landed Ante Rebic from Eintracht, the expectations went up a little more, and they're just not getting it done. Fiorentina the same way. They go out and get a young Duncan from Liverpool, and he's just sitting down there in the U19 squad. He hasn't really seen much time yet, so they're building for the future too. And I'm on the same play with Alex. Both teams to score 1.9. I think both teams are going to be in desperation mode. They're going to want to get some points to start getting up the table. So I think you're going to see an exciting match, and I think both teams are going to be on the front foot here and trying to score some goals.
I like that when you're both in agreement. I think that's a good pointer for everybody. AC Milan, Fiorentina, both teams to score 1.9. Probably the best I've heard so far. Chef Michael, stay with you. Sampdoria 5.5, the draw 4, and Inter at 1.7.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on the Inter train here. I mean, we've been riding it so far. You gotta ride it until it does you wrong here. But I think they're going to be also, you got to look ahead to their Champions League. They got Barcelona next week, but Sampdoria are just very poor. I mean, they've lost 4 of their last 5, and Inter are just rolling. They won over the midweek match against Lazio with their B squad, and they rotate a lot of guys. Lukaku started, but he came off in the 80-something minute, and since he came off in the second half also, so they're going to be rested. They're going to be ready to go. Inter straight win at 1.66 banker for me, and I'm also going to play Inter -1 at 2.2.
2.2 and 1.7 straight win. I think I found 1.7 as it goes, Chef Michael. Get yourself digging around there. Alex, I know you're going Inter. How are you getting the value?
I'm going with the Martin's Classic here. Inter and under 4.5 goals at 2.05. They kept 4 clean sheets in 5 matches.
Oh, that's
just
so
1
boring.
goal conceded. Diego Godin is a beast there. He came back from injury. He played in the last 2 matches for Inter. Handanovic is absolutely amazing in goal. I think that he's one of the best goalkeepers in Europe right now. Sampdoria are the worst defensive side with 11 goals, but I don't see Sampdoria conceding 4 or 5 goals here. So I think that this is if you want to go with Inter, this combination is the best. I don't think that all the matches of Inter till now, they were 1-0, 2-0, 1-0, 2-1, some stuff like that. We never seen a lot of goals. Also against Slavia Praga, 1-1 in the Champions League. So yeah, I'm not expecting a lot of goals. I'm expecting Inter to win, staying on that train, like Michael said. So banker for me at 2.05.
Nice one, Alex. And last but not least, Udinese 2.95, the draw 3.7, Bologna 2.6. Looks like a coin flip to me.
It's not a coin flip. I really don't understand why Bologna are priced so high, because they are by far the better team between the two. Udinese very, very poor so far in 5 matches. Udinese just 2 goals scored, the worst attacking side in the league with just 2 goals in 5 matches. So I have to take Bologna with Trono bet at 1.83.
1.83 draw, no bet. Give me your banker, please, again, Chef Michael.
Inter Milan straight win at 1.7 you found. We'll go with that.
Yeah, we like that. I'll give you the extra bits. What about you, Alex? Give me a banker.
Inter and under 4.5 at 2.05.
Both bankers in the same game, Sampdoria versus Inter. Good luck, gentlemen. Big week next week. Champions League, Europa League, and we'll be having Serie A, Bundesliga, and La Liga. Have a great weekend, gentlemen. Thanks for your time.
Best of luck with your NFL. You're killing it. I love your shows.
Yeah, we had a bad night last night, though, to be honest, and we're only as good as your last game. It was a bad night.
Keep it on. Keep with the fire burning. Come on, let's do it.
I thought he was going to say, keep me chin up, and I would have said, what, all of them. Okay, my lads, you have a great weekend.